It's 11 trivia questions on What's the Theme, written by world-class trivia writer Brian Salyer. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds, and I'm busy here sitting at my desk writing to people who I booked holiday parties with last year to see if they want to do another party this holiday season. Maybe you listen somewhere in the U.S. and you're like, I want Buds to come to my holiday party. You can do that. I'll fly anywhere if the price is right. And if you're local, it's even better. So go to my website, triviawithbuds.com, and click on the contact form. Tell me what you are planning, and I will try to make it work. Also, if you just want me to write a bunch of custom trivia or bingo games, etc. for your party and send everything to you in a nice formal fashion, you can have me do that too. Just, again, let me know in a message on triviawithbuds.com, or you can email ryanbuds@gmail.com anytime with your party requests. We have a fun episode today on What's the Theme, where I have 10 totally random questions, and you have to figure out what they all have in common. It was written by Brian Salyer, who is traveling, I think, on the East Coast right now, and he said, hey, before I leave for my trip, here's one more What's the Theme round. So we'll try and figure out what that theme is together. It'll be a good time. I'm holding in my hand a random TV Guide board game trivia game with some questions on it. So let's see if you can guess what we're talking about here. This is a sitcom guessing question. It aired 1961 to 1963 in the U.S., and it was a sitcom, the first police sitcom, really, a series about the misadventures of Gunther Tootie, played by Joe E. Ross, and Francis Muldoon, played by Fred Gwynne, two New York City police officers. Do you know that show? Think about it for a second, and then I'll give you the answer. It was Car 54, Where Are You? Car 54, Where Are You? Widely known as the first police sitcom. Here's your next question. Okay, this is like you're reading from a TV guide, so that's why it's guessed like this. This is someone who's born in 1962, a U.S. actress, and has a legal name of Diana Murphy. As Diana Murphy in the movie Indecent Proposal from 1993. This person plays a married woman offered $1 million to spend one night with a wealthy playboy. Who are we talking about here? What actress is this? That is Demi Moore, who played Diana Murphy in Indecent Proposal. Randomly watched that movie, I think, on Netflix a couple years ago, and I was like, oh, well, this was a movie I watched. Probably a bigger movie of the time, you know what I'm saying? And here is a question, one final one for this intro about cosmetics. French hair color and cosmetics company, founded in 1907 by chemist Eugene Schuler to sell his newly invented safe hair dye. Their slogan refers to offering high quality but expensive products. What do you think we're talking about here? That would be L'Oreal. L''O''Real. That's how it's spelled. L'Oreal from Eugene Schuler. So there you go. 3 fun questions from a TV Guide game. That is something that I might mail you at some point. I have they're shaped like, pentagon. Shaped like a pentagon, so there's 5 sides of this thing, and they're all different categories, and you have to guess different things. And I've been mailing them to people who are on the rewards list for patreon.com. Check out all the cool things you can get for supporting this show monthly over at patreon.com/trivia with Buds. All right, we're going to jump into these 11 questions on What's the Theme from Brian Salyer. Let's see if you can figure out this theme. Here we go. All right, what's the theme from Brian Salyer? Let's see if you can figure out this theme with these 10 random questions. Number 1, in what U.S. city would you find the world's most crooked road, Lombard Street? Number 1, in what U.S. city would you find the world's most crooked road, known as Lombard Street? What city? Number 1. Question number 2, in the legal world, what does NDA stand for? Number 2, in the legal world, what does NDA stand for? Question number 3, what film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1975 and earned Jack Nicholson the award for Best Actor? Number 3, what film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1975 and earned Jack Nicholson the award for Best Actor? Question number 4, according to the nursery rhyme, what is happening to the London Bridge? Number 4, according to the nursery rhyme, what is happening to the London Bridge? Number 5, Scott Lang is the alter ego of what superhero? Number 5, Scott Lang is the alter ego of what superhero? Question number 6, which appeared on TV first, the Aflac duck or the Geico gecko? Number 6, what appeared on TV first? Was it the Aflac duck or the Geico gecko? Number 7, a series of civil wars for the English throne pitting the House of Lancaster against the House of York, occurring between 1455 and 1485, are better known as what? Number 7, a series of civil wars for the English throne pitting the House of Lancaster against the House of York, occurring between 1455 and 1485, are better known as what? And number 8, what is the 6th letter of the Greek alphabet? Number 8, what's the 6th letter of the Greek alphabet? Question number 9, nicknamed Mr. Showmanship, this longtime Las Vegas performer was the highest paid entertainer from the 50s to the 70s. Who are we talking about there? Number 9, Mr. Showmanship from Vegas. And number 10, what famous sci-fi character's middle name is Tiberius? Number 10, what famous sci-fi character's middle name is Tiberius? All right, kind of a tough one. You got to figure out the theme. What did all the answers for this round of 10 questions have in common? Try and figure out the common theme between all your answers, and we'll be right back with those answers and the theme in just a minute. All right, we are back with the answers to this What's the Theme round from Brian Salyer. Great job with these questions and clues, Brian, as always. Question number 1, in what U.S. city would you find the world's most crooked road, known as Lombard Street? The answer is San Francisco. You've seen the picture. It's very windy. San Francisco. Number 2, in the legal world, what does NDA stand for? The answer is Non-Disclosure Agreement. I've had to sign a lot of those working on TV shows and things. NDA, Non-Disclosure Agreement. Number 3, what film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1975 and earned Jack Nicholson the award for Best Actor? That would be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Great movie, great book, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Number 4, according to the nursery rhyme, what is happening to London Bridge? Also Fergie. You always got to go with Fergie when you hear that London Bridge. It's falling down. Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Number 5, Scott Lang is the alter ego of Ant-Man. Ant-Man. Number 6, which appeared first on TV, the Aflac duck or the Geico gecko? That was the Geico gecko. Number 6. Number 7, a series of civil wars for the English throne pitting the House of Lancaster against the House of York, occurring between 1455 and 1485, are better known as what? The War of the Roses. The War of the Roses. Number 8, what is the 6th letter of the Greek alphabet? It is Zeta, Z-E-T-A, Zeta. And number 9, nicknamed Mr. Showmanship, this long-time Las Vegas performer was the highest paid entertainer from the 50s to the 70s. That was Liberace. Liberace. And number 10, what famous sci-fi character's middle name is Tiberius? That would be Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk. So if you put all those answers together, you would come up with one common denominator, and that is Mr. Michael Douglas. That's right. All these things had to do with Michael Douglas. Starting with number 1, San Francisco. He was in a TV show called Streets of San Francisco. Number 2, we had Disclosure for Non-Disclosure Agreement. Disclosure was a movie he was in with Demi Moore. Number 3, what film won the Academy Award for Best Picture? We had One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He was a producer on that film, which is probably not known by too many people, but maybe you could put it together with the other clues. Number 4, London Bridge is falling down. He was in a movie called Falling Down about a guy who just goes nuts. It's pretty good, pretty quality movie, especially if you like California landmarks. Number 5, Scott Lang is Ant-Man, and Hank Pym is Michael Douglas's character in that movie. Number 6, Geico has been around longer than the Affleck Duck, and he played Gordon Gekko in Wall Street. So the Geico Gecko and Gordon Gekko in Wall Street were connected there. Number 7, The War of the Roses is a movie with Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas. Number 8, Zeta is who he's married to, Catherine Zeta-Jones. And Mr. Showmanship, Liberace, he played Liberace in a movie called Behind the Candelabra. And number 10, we had Captain Kirk. Tiberius is the middle name. Captain Kirk, his father, and his middle name is both Kirk, Michael Kirk Douglas. So those are all your reasonings behind the answers, and great job again, Brian Salyer. Thanks for sending that quiz. Hope you're having a great trip, my friend. It's time for the question of the day, brought to you by Funky Monkey Designs of San Dimas, California. Check them out for all your t-shirt needs, fmdesignsinc.com. How many seasons did Lost run for? Tweet me your answer at RyanBuds or email ryanbuds@gmail.com to be eligible for a prize. And yesterday's question of the day answer was John Lithgow, who played the preacher who banned dancing in Footloose. And your trivia team name of the day, Threat Level 6 to Midnight. Okay, so Threat Level Midnight from The Office, and 6 to Midnight, a reference to getting a boner. Threat Level 6 to Midnight. Take that and use it next time you play trivia. Thank you guys so much for checking out the show. Don't forget to check out skillyworld.com if you want to win real money playing real trivia. It's a true-false game. skillyworld.com. First game is free. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you tomorrow for more trivia with me. Cheers.